Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center and welcome to the world of magic and miracles and to simply a magical life that as soon as you step back for 1 second from the things that you seemingly have to do, your magical life just pours in, putting a smile on your face and a smile in your heart, connecting you to the you that's so expanded. The only thing that you're left with is a smile as you start to view things from that viewpoint. Mischief pops in, smiles, and things you can't even express. Good Friday to all who celebrate that particular holiday. A lot of kids are out of school, so have at it. I'm heading down to Florida to see my daughter and son-in-law and grandkids and brother. So I'll be gone all next week. But it's amazing how many things you can juggle and get done, how many things you can compartmentalize and do. And most times it's done with no effort. I spoke to my daughter this morning. My two grandsons were out hitting a tennis ball on the wall with her. As I called, she said, "How appropriate." And then she said, "The little 5-year-old is melting down because he can't hit the ball against the wall consistently." And then she said, "You sure you want to come?" So there'll be more juggling, even though as I'm looking forward to spending time, looking forward to not working. So, as usual, I'll share a few things with you today. It's great to be here. As much as you are able, try and look at the big picture of your life, the life of a human entity, the life of the outer reaches of the universe, and the life of the world beyond all worlds. Stay in the big picture view, even though we have the ability to see everything in its smallest and most detailed form. You're a dweller at the threshold, and it's coming back to you. You are the giant piece of marble that Michelangelo chips away at to unveil the master inside. You are abundance. You are nature. You are harmony. You are clarity. You are wisdom. You are mischief. You are power. You are a visionary. And I am love. These and more are who you are. You cannot do what you already are. You're just being it. If you are Steve or Sue or Jack, you are, without trying, being exactly that. Your sculpture has been presented from the day you were given that name. But who you really are beyond this human incarnation, that sculpture, that essence, has for many yet to be discovered as you and your Creator chip away all that is hidden, that magnificent piece of art, that magnificent being of mastery. Pull back the big picture, for it is there that the real you will be seen. So there's nothing to do but just be you. And more of you is being brought to the fore as the things that block that expression get chipped away to unveil a masterpiece. You don't need to deliver abundance. You are the deliverance of abundance. You don't need to deliver anything. You are that which you are desiring to deliver. And although you seem like one being, one person who needs a way to tell everyone that abundance is here, or clarity is here, or love is here, you are not that. You are immense. You are everywhere. Your essence is in everything. But it may take a moment for you to get the full scope of those words so that you no longer try to do anything. I'm a dweller on the threshold, and I'm waiting at the door, and I'm standing at the entrance. I'm not gonna wait no more. I've seen without perceiving. I have been another man. Let me pierce the great illusion so I know just what I am. You're a dweller on the threshold, and you're waiting at the door, and you're standing at the entrance. You don't want to wait no more. We are dwellers on the threshold. As we cross the burning ground, let us go down to the water. Watch the great illusion drown. 'Cause I'm a dweller on the threshold, and I'm waiting at the door, and I'm standing at the entrance. I'm not gonna wait anymore. Moments of reckoning. In every life, there's a moment of reckoning. Something that you set in motion by your life and the choices you've made. The truth is that it is a grand moment indeed and masquerades itself as negative. But in fact, it is a part of why you came to the planet in the first place. You came in part to experience the life of living in a form, a physical body in a world of matter. The choice of doing that produced an unlimited opportunity to explore and to have more adventures than you can count. But the bigger part of being here is to grow, expand, and evolve, to learn the lessons that you did not fully learn on your past visits into this physical dimension of matter. You came back to learn something that you couldn't quite grasp the last time you were here. So you set it all up, and then you turned off the remembrance of who you truly are and what you actually set up for yourself. So these moments of reckoning are the moments that are necessary for you to learn what you set up to learn, to overcome, transcend, and surpass those difficulties and pass the lessons with flying colors. For this is what causes you to grow, expand, and evolve. Therefore, your reckoning comes as an opportunity. But because you don't remember who you are and what you set up for yourself to learn, you can only see it as a negative and react with disbelief, anger, and frustration for the situation you find yourself in. There's always a part of you that remembers your magnificence and royal nature, and it is always saying, I deserve more. I am above this life of suffering and lack. But although this is true, that part of you has also forgotten that you set this all up and agreed with your remembrance being turned off. Once you can see the big picture and look for the lesson that the reckoning is bringing, you will start to remember who you are and what you put in motion for your life here on earth. You will see every circumstance as a part of that, and you will stand back and be able to perceive the lessons. You will start living from the place of your royal magnificence and your divine eternal nature, and you will behave as a king or queen who, no matter what circumstances arrive in their presence, you sense that everything is beneath them. These moments of reckoning use whatever circumstances that are necessary to accomplish what you have desired to learn so that you can grow, expand, and evolve. This could be health issues, financial setbacks, relationship conflicts, professional career challenges, or family dysfunction. All these and more can be the trigger to bring you to your moment of reckoning so that you can learn the lessons that you set up to learn. This structure has been used for millions of years, and it is beautiful in its simplicity and ever so perfect in its purpose. For as long as we can remember, beings have come to this planet within this physical world of matter to learn, transcend, and surpass what they knew they needed to learn, transcend, and surpass. For some, it has taken many attempts, coming and going and coming and going, but all will ultimately achieve what they have desired to achieve. Because of the nature of expansion and those beautiful words, there's always more. This process will continue no matter how beautiful and freeing the new world will be. We are a divine, eternal, infinite spirit, and we will never stop growing, expanding, and evolving. You can feel this truth in the soul of your being. Everything must change. Nothing stays the same. Everyone will change. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. There are not many things in life you can be sure of. except the sun lights up the sky, the rain comes from the clouds, and hummingbirds do fly. You may have come here to learn how to be unselfish, how to love, how to have boundaries, how to enjoy your life, how to be lighthearted, how to be kind, generous, and caring, how to deal with money, or how to serve others. Many of these seem specific, but you can be sure that there is an overriding theme or lesson that rides on top of each specific declaration. But whatever you have come to learn, you will have set up the many paths within your human journey to learn that lesson. This overarching desire will influence all your choices throughout your life, but all roads will lead to learning the lessons that you have set up. Enter stage right, the moments of reckoning. Scattered throughout your life, going about their unrelenting mission to provide for you the opportunity to gain that thing that you have desired to gain. Most of us have many things that we have set up to learn and transcend upon deciding to come to this planet, but there is usually one dominant theme or purpose that comes up in our lives with a burning desire above all others. It is burned into our being and into our essence, even as most times we can't fully see it or grasp it for ourselves, even as it is staring us right in the face, standing right in front of us. Take a moment and pull back from the limited view that this physical dimension takes you into and see your life with your other eyes. Feel with that other part of you and listen with your other ears. Now see your life in this incarnation reduce itself to one moment of clarity, simply one moment. Then go back to before you came on the planet and see yourself choosing that thing, that lesson that would be burned into your essence. Now see, feel, and hear through the words that I am speaking that this is now one of those gentle moments of reckoning, a glorious and caring opportunity to only do and to only bring to you what you yourself have desired. Stay here for a moment as the you behind the you who sees the circumstances as an enemy, as something to war against, shows you who you really are. Relax now and feel your royal nature moving to the fore. Feel the silence within the clarity and feel the expansiveness within this grand awareness. Now feel the simplicity of a plan that you and your Creator have orchestrated. You are a divine being that has always been and never will not be. Release the complexities of life and all the reactions and fear that come with that lack of clarity. Now enter the flow and become one with it as you have always been. Feel your reunion with the flow that will always deliver what you orchestrated to yourself and to every person on the face of the earth. Once again, relax. Feel the movement of you and the flow moving in a beautiful dance within a beautiful melody filled with perfect harmony. So much is being revealed now. Everything is coming to a climax, a crescendo, a grand moment of reckoning. For each one will now be placed in front of the light of their choices, and each one will know why they did what they did, for it will be as clear as the noonday sun, and we will all answer for our choices. For clarity and its best friend, transparency, are being brought front and center. And there will be more lessons to learn and more grand moments of reckoning. But fear not, there is no judgment, only the light of clarity come to set you free. Loving and gentle, but powerful and unyielding like the sun itself. It is all right before you now. And as always, it is yours to choose. You are never forsaken. You are always loved. And you are never alone. Cheers to us all. We have made it to this moment of clarity, and we now have the key to the door of who and what we really are. I'm sitting on a rainbow, got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I love you. I've got a song that I sing, and I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see, I love you. Life's a wonderful thing, as long as I've got that string. I'd be silly so-and-so if I should ever let you go. You've got the world on a string. You're sitting on a rainbow. You've got that string around your finger. Oh, what a world, what a life. It's all for you. Life is a wonderful thing. As long as you hold that string, it'd be crazy so-and-so if you should ever let it go. So we've got the world on a string, and we're sitting on a rainbow. We got that string around our finger. Oh, what a world, what a life. Oh, what a world, what a life. What a world, what a life, 'cause we're in love. Cheers, everyone. It's a grand moment of reckoning. It's what you ordered. Now run along and play. I'll meet you on the playground, where we'll be having the most perfect life with the most perfect health and the most magical future. Thanks for listening, everybody. I am David.